I appreciate the fact that Mickey Joseph is, from what I understand, according to some of the things Trev said, the practices are going to be different.
Yep.
So maybe some coaches are going to be like, no, we got to be different now out here on the field because this little short dude with a pissed off attitude ain't going to take any crap. Because
No, and
there's no doubt that Mickey does not take any crap. I mean,
did you
Xavier Betts is doing what? Going to school. That's it now because Mickey's not going to take any crap.
hear the locker room, the reported locker room reception for Mickey Joseph being announced as the interim?
The only thing I heard was what Trev said, that he made some poignant comments to the team that were well received. That's the only thing I've heard as far as the locker room reception, because I haven't been on Twitter or anywhere on social media after the announcement for about 2 hours after the announcement. I got down to getting all this crap set up, and yeah, takes a lot of work to make me look good. Just saying, folks. But no, I didn't see. Was there any scuttlebutt out there about that?
Yes, if I remember correctly, which is very unlikely. Sipple had reported that the reception in the locker room when it was announced that Mickey Joseph was going to be taking the interim head coaching position, that the locker room erupted with cheers, and that there was a lot of hype, that there were a lot of guys that were very excited about it. And that really speaks to the character of Mickey Joseph. Doesn't seem like a guy who takes any shit. He seems like a
Right.
guy who is very firm and very fair, and is what I would consider a pro, I can't think of the word. He would be like an archetypal dad. He's got that firm but fair kind of dad mentality. Is going to bust your balls when necessary, but is going to pat you on the back when necessary. And so knowing that, well, not necessarily knowing, but hearing that the locker room erupted with joy that he was going to be their dad, that kind of speaks highly of more highly of Mickey Joseph's character. And potentially we might see a shift in culture the rest of this season. But
Yeah.
who knows?
He's
Who
got a
knows?
9-game audition. He's never been a head coach in his life. So there's a lot of people out there going, well, does Mickey have a shot? And Trev was even asked, is Mickey going to be in consideration? And Trev, to his credit, said, I told Mickey right from the get-go, this is going to be a nationwide search. And depending on how things go by the end of the season, your name could be involved. And I thought that was pretty stand-up. Yeah, hearing that the locker room erupted means that they love Mickey. I think they love Scott too. No doubt in my mind they love Scott. But I think they absolutely love Mickey and what he's about. And that's pretty cool. Here you go. I don't know if the Go Big Redcast talked about it on their live stream. Unfortunately, sorry, Honky and guys, I didn't get to see it. I was too busy prepping myself and didn't do a whole lot of prep anyway. But did you? Dang it! I don't know where I was going with that thought. My bad. Brain cramped, completely cramped. Storyline. That's where I was going. Do you know who the football team was that Mickey Joseph was playing against that basically ended his college football career at Nebraska?
Oklahoma.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Now,
Tale of
maybe
Fates.
everybody's going to make that a storyline. Mickey probably won't because he's not that kind of guy, but I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't mention it in the locker room or maybe posted an article up in somebody's locker here and there to let them know that, yeah, I used to play here. You know, I used to play here and I was good. And I was good until them bastards across the line from me made sure I couldn't be good anymore, which would have been, I don't remember if that was right. Yeah, it would have been. He and Casey Thompson's dad knew each other. They were buddies. So you got all that figured in too. So Don't know what that means. I don't know, but I think it's a storyline to consider that this is going to mean something to Mickey playing OU this next week against a head coach with his first gig as a head coach, much like Mickey. So he's got 2 more games experience, but that's it. So, but we'll talk about OU later on this week, folks. I can't give you a day when we're going to sit down and specifically take a look at the OU game. We're not going to do that tonight. Tonight, we're really kind of focused in on, the Georgia Southern game that happened last night and the repercussions, which is obviously that the prodigal son won't get to return, at least to the football program anyway, in any kind of official capacity. He's now done. The father has removed the ring from his finger,
Unsigned
like
free
the
agent.
story said.